Just wanted to acknowledge everybody in the studio, and there are hundreds of people behind the camera and nobody ever recognizes them, so I wanted to do that.
If you're a fan of Julie Andrews, you've likely admired her grace, talent, and effortless charm. But what does it take to maintain that level of poise and elegance in your everyday life? In this video, we're delving into the secrets behind Julie Andrews' lifestyle and how she's managed to stay at the top of her game for so many years. Dame Julie Andrews, DBE, born on October 1st, 1935, is an English actress, singer, and author. One of the last surviving leading actresses from the golden age of Hollywood, she's garnered numerous accolades throughout her career spanning over 7 decades, including an Academy Award, a BAFTA Award, 2 Emmy Awards, 3 Grammy Awards, and 6 Golden Globe Awards.
And I was finishing a long day of shooting on The Sound of Music, and I passed a gentleman as I got to the back gate of the lot, which was a quick way home for me.
Now let's take a look at her favorite hobbies and what she likes to do in her free time. She has a collection of expensive jewelry that includes pieces from Cartier, Van Cleef & Arpels, and Tiffany & Company. In 2002, Andrews was ranked number 59 in the BBC's poll of the 100 Greatest Britons. In June 2022, Andrews was awarded the AFI Life Achievement Award at a ceremony in Los Angeles after a 2-year delay due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Andrews loves to travel and experience new cultures. She loves hiking, camping, and swimming.
Sort of open shed, and he smiled at me as I waited for the gate to open at the back, and I rolled down my window and I said, "You're working a bit late tonight, aren't you?"
Let's see how she's getting on with her friends and family. Andrews married set designer Tony Walton on May 10, 1959 in Weybridge, Surrey. They first met in 1948 when Andrews was appearing at the London Casino in the show Humpty Dumpty. In November 1962, their daughter Emma was born. Andrews subsequently married director Blake Edwards in 1969, becoming stepmother to his children Jennifer and Jeffrey. They divorced in 1968. In the 1970s, Edwards and Andrews adopted 2 Vietnamese daughters, Amy, later known as Amelia, in 1974, and Joanna in 1975. They remained married for 41 years until his death on December 15, 2010 in Santa Monica, California. Her mother, Barbara Ward Wells, was born in Chertsey and married Edward Charles Ted Wells, a teacher of metalwork and woodwork, in 1932. Edwards was conceived as a result of an affair her mother had with a family friend. Andrews discovered her true parentage from her mother in 1950, although it was not publicly disclosed until her 2008 autobiography. She's best friends with Carol Burnett. Carol's the godmother of Julie's daughter, Emma Walton Hamilton.
That's what made me want to acknowledge everybody, because he was so thrilled to be a part of film, and I don't think anybody knew he was there.
With that being said, let's discuss how she earns money. From her iconic role in Mary Poppins to her legendary turn in The Sound of Music, Andrews has committed some serious paychecks over the years. In 1964, Andrews took home a cool $125,000 for her portrayal of the beloved nanny in Mary Poppins. But that was just the beginning. Her salary for The Sound of Music was a whopping $225,000, and by 1966, she was raking in $1.45 million for her roles in Hawaii and Torn Curtain. But it wasn't just her acting skills that made Andrews a wealthy woman. With her fame came lucrative endorsement deals, adding even more cash to her already overflowing bank account. And in 1967, Andrews shattered records by earning a jaw-dropping $1 million for her role in Thoroughly Modern Millie. She has a net worth of $30 million. Ever wanted to know where she lives? Well, let's find out. When you think of Julie Andrews, you might picture her singing on a mountaintop in The Sound of Music. But did you know that the star also has a flair for real estate? In 2012, Andrews put her stunning Brentwood home on the market for a cool $2.649 million. The property was originally purchased by Andrews and her late husband in 1989 for $1.2 million, making it a savvy investment for the Hollywood power couple. The gated property boasts 4 bedrooms, cathedral ceilings, and even an artist studio, perfect for the creative talents of the iconic actress. And if that wasn't enough, the outdoor area features a sparkling swimming pool and spa, ideal for soaking up the California sunshine. She lives in a house in Los Angeles. Julie spent $1.365 million on this house in 1999. Now let's see what type of vehicles you'll find in her garage. A Harley-Davidson? A Porsche 911? A Cafe Racer? A 1960 BMW R62 motorcycle? A Bentley Continental? A Ferrari? A Bugatti Chiron? If you enjoy our videos, give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Your support means a lot to us. It's hard to get the full picture of someone's lifestyle without seeing how they got there. So where did it all begin? Julie's parents divorced shortly after the beginning of the Second World War. Although she lived with Ted Wall briefly, she was sent to live with her mother in 1940. Her mother and her new husband lived in poverty, but Ted Wells believed they were better equipped to help Julie succeed in the entertainment industry as they had a few connections. However, Julie's stepfather proved to be a violent drunk and tried to sexually abuse her on more than one occasion. That being said, Julie's stepfather and her mother were rising stars in the local theater scene, and they paid for her acting lessons. Andrews attended an independent arts educational school and began voice training under a prominent British soprano singer. It was clear that Julie was destined for great things. Julie Andrews started her career on the stage, appearing alongside her parents in various productions. Eventually, her stepfather introduced her to Val Parnell, an entrepreneur with enormous influence over live performance venues throughout London. In 1947, Julie Andrews performed a professional solo at the London Hippodrome. She spent the next few years advancing her career in radio and television before appearing in various theater productions on London's West End. By 1954, Julie Andrews was performing on Broadway, starting with the musical The Boyfriend. After appearing in a range of variety and talk shows throughout the 50s and early 60s, Andrews made her breakthrough by landing the title role in 1963's Mary Poppins. In 1982, Julie starred in Victor Victoria, which proved to be a commercial hit. In 2004, she landed a voice acting role in Shrek 2, playing Queen Lillian. She reprised her role in many spin-offs and sequels. In 2022, Andrews narrated the film The King's Daughter for Gravitas Ventures. That's all for today's video, and thanks for watching it. But don't stop here, there's more where that came from. Check out our other videos for more great content.